Namaste and blessings, family. We are here in Sedona, and I've been asked for many emails and different inquiries found on Facebook, either in our social network groups, or information that comes directly to me from the websites, here at Team Light and GalacticWands.com, and now ChristIndependence.com. But I wanted to explain really quick what a dream set is. I get many questions on this and some of the components that it's made up of. Well, these pendants are based upon the same angle as the pyramids of Giza, these step pyramids are, as far as with the components within them. What I found is that throughout my own energetic awakening, and awakenings over the past 5 years, I found that certain components, certain stones, certain minerals, when mixed together into various layers, used with the culmination of a piezoelectric device, hence using orgonite, which basically a piezoelectric device is as follows. Using different metals, say like steel, brass, copper, wrapped around a crystal mainly, but the original orgonic designs didn't have, let's just say, the crystal involvement. Let me explain my analogy of how a proper piezoelectric device functions. All right. I would like to use this as an example as a spotlight. If we were on a movie set, a Hollywood set, imagine that a piezoelectric device is kind of like a large spotlight. Okay? The orgonite which I began to make and understand and facilitate is I am able now to create the specific gels. Gels are what you put on a spotlight. Say the spotlight's light is, say, big and yellow that comes off of it. Say that's what you get with your metals, right? Without any sort of other function. Your brass, your aluminum, your steel in a piezoelectric device using the clear polyester resin. Okay. Well, what I did was I remembered how to make the gels, meaning that a small layer of purple amethyst, a small layer of sodalite for your third eye, blue calcite, a small layer for your heart chakra, chrysoprase, aventurine, green calcite. What I did is I remember how to make the gels. Gels are what you put on a spotlight to turn, say if you wanted that white light to turn blue, you put on a blue gel. All of a sudden there's blue light emanating from the device, or from the light. Well, in the same way, I began to layer each and one of my components to actually push the frequency that I wish it to project. Instead of just whatever comes out of my device that I make, I was very specific in that, and it's taken me 5 years to master it and understand it truly. So with these devices, you have a large Payson diamond at the very top. You also have a large Tibetan quartz to record everything through the center. On the bottom side, you have a magnetized layer, hence this black layer. There is 5 high-powered neodymium magnets inside of it, all facing the push direction up, which then on the bottom side sucks the negative the ions in. On the top, negative ions emit off the top. Okay. Now, these devices I created in this bed set because if you put one of these underneath your bed where you're sleeping, and I usually position these right under, say, your side of the bed, underneath your upper back, okay, when you're laying down. And in the dream set, you also get 4 of these little pyramids. These go in the corners of your bed. Now what I did was I wanted to be able to create sacred space no matter where I was, no matter what hotel I'm sleeping in on a mission, no matter in my house. I like to claim my energetic space. I like to keep my space energetically clean. And I found that if I could grit it, right, with the right crystals and components, right, to really amplify that charge, hence dual layer magnetism, basically creating a toroidal field, okay, which you sleep on top of, which basically allows your energy body. If you guys want a quick visual, if you're laying flat on your back, what it really does is it helps your energy body sit up in your body in the very beginning. Okay? The goal is to make you be able to feel like you are protected, like you're inside of a big golden light snuggie, while you're beginning to operate and function as a multidimensional being. Plus, it keeps around all the riffraff, hence the black tourmaline, the shungite, the selenite. They actually emanate white light. And actually, when they're hardening, people in my house who actually have eyes, they actually see an indigo flame coming off the top of them. So I wanted to explain the energetics, real briefly. Now, this is a really brief video, but I wanted to kind of explain why I make these and why these are so popular with the dream sets. Is because I found that it's hard enough down here to raise your frequency, especially if you're living in a large city. It's hard enough to do that. So why not be able to create sacred space in your room? And you basically make your own room like your own little mini temple space. And we all sleep very well at night. We're all working on ourselves on the dream, on the flip side. So to understand that on working on yourself and raising your frequency, please use the advantage of using crystals, which are here to help you, which has been used for millennia. A very long time. Many masters in Atlantis and Lemuria knew this. Okay? But to bring this back into our mass consciousness, that crystals really do play an integral part in aiding us. Please allow me to create something for you. Right? Team Light to create something for you that aids you as well. So with that, just know that I love you guys very, very much. For more information, check out galacticwands.com, or you can email me at rion@teamlight.com. Thank you. Bless.